What will we do when the West is just another direction, instead of that vast, unruly landscape of myth and lore so easily evoked in our collective unconscious? When the spirit of the West leaves one fall and doesn't come back, retreating to the inaccessible, leaving behind a sanitized version of overpopulated and overpriced everything, instead of a decent place to die. When all that has made the West is either fenced in, forced out, run off, gut shot, or spooked to the flattened hills. When there are no more grizzly bears or ranchers to hate them because they have both gone the way of the dodo. When the remaining few keystone species have been expatriated to the most rugged and remote terrain and then myopically gunned down in the final defeat of wildness. When you can see more bears and wolves in captivity than run free in the American West. When mammoth tusks, Clovis points, all of the lessons have been paved over, buffalo jumps bulldozed, indigenous burial sites, petroglyphs, desecrated, all in the name of manifest density and progress. Vulture capitalists seemingly overnight transform quiet mountain towns from communities to commodities, rotting the social fabric, while writhing cutthroat trout back eddy belly up, their final vision through fungus-covered eyes, a smallmouth bass spawning in blue ribbon trout waters. When the lodgepole pine forest of the greater Yellowstone ecosystem give way to cactus scrub and mating subtropical birds after the blackened burn of the next overdue massive wildfire. When ranching families lose their way of life, sardonically not unlike murdered indigenous caretakers the land was stolen from, and the bison they worship that once roamed the West in arguably the largest wildlife migration in global history. The networks that romanticize our West rarely show a self-unemployed drunk cowboy who was recently dumped by his girlfriend make a last bad decision all over his rented trailer. It's not very cinematic. When we elect corrupt officials who cheat our children to line their own pockets while sanctioning death warrants for mothers and their cubs who are being shot to death with high-powered rifles from helicopters at den sites for being born. The West is changing while we hold our breath, stand by awkwardly, shuffling, not sure what to do with our arms, waiting to see what's left after the dust settles on a narrowing horizon where only the mountains are recognizable, for now.